Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate as Bhutan. So, the war ended, we'll say. Things are kind of going as is. We are in the process now of building up our country, building up our nation, and getting things back on track. With that in mind, a couple things we need to do. Number one, we need a good way of transporting our military personnel around the country to build up things. So our engineers. With that in mind, let's look at our resources. So right now we're short on agriculture. We're short on rubber. We're short on timber. We're doing okay on oil, which we'll fix up very shortly when we finish building this. We're good on coal. We're really meh on metal ore. Not producing any uranium. Power is significantly behind the 8-ball. Probably going to use some coal power plants. Consumer goods are horrible. Industrial goods are eh. Right now they should drop down to around 1,000 from all the construction. And military goods, well, yeah, we're already producing more than we need. So, I'm going to unpause here. And I'm going to tell you guys what the plan is for today. Number one is to procure a good transport aircraft that can transport at least 2 of our engineers. Now, our engineers, if I click on them, I gotta click on them that way. They weigh basically 100 tons. So we need a transport ship, or a transport unit, sorry, aircraft that can basically transport that much. You have a capacity of 516 tons. Really? No, something about that's gotta be wrong. $516 with the truck. Go capacity 31. Truck 31. 31 tons. Okay. So I'm gonna buy actually just 2 of these A330s. Because that's actually really good. In reverse, I'm actually going to sell them back, the majority of these attack helicopters, except for 2 of them. And we're going to sell them some Kafirs as well. Because these interceptors were pretty dang useless. The multi-role Typhoons were a lot better. And the Eurohawk was good during the war. Then we're going to try and give them some of our old... I'm basically trying to do this to kind of counter the amount of money I'm going to have to give them. I want to get rid of a lot of our patrol ships. I'm going to give you both of our Switchblade missiles. Now, we have no aircraft production, so we're going to have to build an aircraft production very soon. I'm going to give them this as the offer for now. And then see what they counter me in regards to money-wise. Here we go. Free flow trade and free trade. Okay, let's do that. That was you, right? I think that was you. Or was that Thailand? Or was that Laos? I don't remember what that country was. We'll just unpause anyways. We're going to play on very fast. Our construction workers are going to work up here. We should get a counter deal here from the Germans anytime now. Upon which time they should allow us to... Here we go. They want $6.5 billion. I'll do it. I need the airplanes. So we should have both of them. Perfect. Okay, so we have the airport there. We have another airport down here. We have no airport in the central area of the country here. We also have no like connection either. So first things first, we're going to build a rubber production down here somewhere. But we're also going to work on the infrastructure down here. You're offering me rubber and industrial goods. I will take those because I need them. How much longer until you are built? Okay, we're actually going to go fastest for now. Since all we're doing is building, we're not too worried. So we're going to play for about half an hour today. There we go. I'm gonna go up there. So now our oil production is really good. So what we want to do is we want to work on our power production, industrial goods, coal. Because we're going to be using coal, oh, and oil. Coal, oil, industrial goods, and power. Do I want to save money and stop giving money to Israel and all them? Honestly, I don't know. We're making money hand over fist right now. So I'm not too worried about that. You want to do a bond? I disagree with you because you don't need to do it. Are we happy with Russia yet? Or is Russia happy with us, I should say? They kind of are. So let's see what techs they're willing to sell us. Try to buy everything. $14.1 billion for stuff that's worth $21 billion. And they allowed us to buy it. Basically what we did was, because it costs money obviously to research them, so the overall cost of them is based off of, you know, basically like right here. This research cost is $220 million for improved mechanized designs, for example. There's Power Grid 3. Once that's good to go, we'll definitely have to see how things are from there. But yeah, so right now, if I'm not mistaken, we're researching everything that's not tradable. Sooner or later, we're going to have to probably sell them these things, so we might as well try to throw them in there now. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is there is an airport, right? Yep, you're going to go there. And then you're going to actually get flown down here. So once that's done, these aircraft are going to fly up and get you out of the country. Russia is countering. They want an additional 3.8 billion. We will do that. We'll let our money build back up again. In the meantime, you can go into reserve. I was about to say why we had so many units. District goods. So, what else are we building? It's taking up 784 tons. I don't remember building anything. Oh, it might be in infrastructure that we're building. Somewhere. That's just taking a long time. I don't think that's built yet. Yeah, that's not built yet. Yeah. Okay, see, there's transport infrastructure, and then nothing. So this is all being built. That's what's taking up a lot of the... Yeah, you know what? We'll still support Israel. Why not? They're nice to us. Actually, let's see if we can get some cheap tech from them. 1964 tank tech. So this stuff's worth $7 billion. We're offering them 2.8 because we're obviously extremely good deal with them. I will not take that deal. Mic offer. Oh yeah, people just love us in Israel. I'll do a 7 thing deal. Chromodynamics. Where we're in industrial goods, okay. You should now be there, perfect. I would like you to air transport all the way to there, please. There are our 2. Wow, both of them. That's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, so first things first. Ground units only, construction on that location. Well, actually, no. Ground units, construction, that location. We're going to build it here. We're also building motorized engineers, which I think they might be done. Actually, we can probably stop building you now, can't we? Nope, still 19 more days. Let's bring these guys down to there. Do we have any other engineers in our reserve? Reconnaissance unit, tanks, nope. Okay, thank you. Construction there. And we're going to build an airport. It's going to make it a regular airfield. Just because, like, the whole central area of this country is just completely... like, there's no airbase. And this is like a mega city. So... lump sum of... yeah, I'll give you a military goods. Why not? No, I'm good. So missile production's done. Warship production. We don't have any warships right now. Our engineers should be really close to getting done. Three, 6, 7. No, I'm not going to let you do a bond issue. Non-tradable. Anything that's not tradable, we will make sure we don't do anything with. Okay. So now what these guys are going to do, these guys are going to go around and replace every single industrial mid-size or micro. They're actually going to replace them all. Because 1 or 2 major industrial good facilities should be good to go. So any micro, where is the micro? So the micro is in our capital, so they're going to go air transport. Bam. I love that. So all of you guys, ground units, construction there. Highlight, and where is it? Construction goods. There we go. You are going to be scrapped. And you are going to be scrapped. We're going to build basically one of... Oh, that was fast. One in each place. So first off, regular consumer goods. Then we're also going to build a regular industrial goods facility. Let them do their thing. Okay, so... Another combat engineer for me. Why aren't you building? You're turned on. You know what? I'm actually going to get rid of you. So I don't need you in this centralized location. Or out in this direction. We're going to scrap this one. We're going to scrap this military base. That'll put more military units into our pool, which we can then build an air... Oh, perfect. Synthetic rubber done. We can build an air production facility down here. Alright, so our rubber production is now meeting and exceeding our rubber usage, which is good. Once we fix and fiddle with our consumer goods and industrial goods. So the next one, industrial goods. No more micros. Do we have any minis? We do. We have minis right where we were. So regular consumer goods and industrial mini. Okay. So ground forces, air transport. Go back to there for me. Perfect. Thank you. Ground units, construction there. Industrial goods mini. Scrap you. That's a regular consumer goods. Okay. So once the clock ticks over, research breakthrough, aircraft production, good to go. We have 3 unused construction slots, no big deal. I'm requested by China. You want me to give you 10,900 tons of rubber. I actually have a surplus, so I will actually give that to you. Upon which I'll also buy some from the Americans, because I need to do that too. Okay, industrial goods. No, I'm not going to do that. Piston engines, perfect. So we're slowly chugging through all this. We've maxed out our research money. Trying to do the math here. So 4% a day? 3% a day. Just with some rubber. Okay. So we're just going to slowly build up our rubber production. Now, our construction goods, because we just got rid of that micro, obviously we'll take a hit, but we'll replace it with the regular one. Should definitely fall back into place. So I'm kind of holding things up the way it is for the moment. You guys do air transport to there. Because the moment they get there, the aircraft should come over. Yeah, perfect. Highlight all ground units, construction there. They'll spread out probably a little bit. You want 7,000 tons of rubber. Okay, that's good. Because I'm also buying rubber from the Americans at the same time. You are not getting rubber from me. So I really need this facility done. So now it looks like it's running at about 4% a day. Oh, engineers. You make or break the game. I admit, if it wasn't for engineers, this game would take a very, very, very long time to play. You want another 7,000 tons of rubber? Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Ooh, that's 14. You know what? I will agree to both those terms because I'm now making money on basically American rubber. Rubber production is good. We have a surplus of around 30 tons that we could do. Oh, 29, right there, unused. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just agree to something there? I did. Yeah, so once that military base up here is out of the way, we are then going to build, obviously, the land production facility as well. I'm really nervous about giving China a lot of this rubber. Here we go. And who is our next contestant? So there's still 3 more. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Actually, no, let's just actually get you to just do construction there, and let's remove it. Wait. No! No, 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 no. Oh, you're gonna go... Oh, nice. You guys are all gonna take a little while to get there. Construction, go there. Synthetic rubber. Scrap you, and in the process, we're also then going to build a regular one. Let's actually build 2 in its place. I have them all selected, right? Yep. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Wait, did I not select them? That was weird. Yeah, orders are there. Anyways, air transport to that location. Yeah, I thought that one wasn't going to work. Highlight air transport, that location. Oh, and then for the person who said you can do the filtering option through... was it here? I know. Problem is that if you select highlighted types, for example, it will go to all transport aircraft or all infantry or all that stuff. So unfortunately, if I went to, I believe it was filter all types, and I selected engineers, it will select all of my infantry. So fortunately it's typed by infantry and stuff like that, which, no big deal. Boom. Okay, research breakthrough. Mobile steel barges. We are close to getting, what is this? You want 7,000 tons more rubber. Fine. That's the last bit of rubber you're getting. Until I build another synthetic rubber plant, apparently. So just as the building got done, we had to now build a synthetic rubber plant. But yeah, so if I go like engineer, for example, and say all of type, you'll see I only have the one still highlighted. Add all types in view. See, still that. If I go classes in view, still just that one. See? So it's also one of these things where it's like, it works sometimes. Usually what I'll do is I'll just highlight, click what I want. No big deal. Plus I like micromanaging, so. You want 800 tons a day. Oh, you are so not getting that. You probably like me a lot now, don't you? No, not yet. So, speaking of... Oh, Russia's dark matter theories. Yes! $10 billion worth of research. Purchased from the Russians. Artificial bioorgans. Interesting. Tilt-rotor aircraft. So right now you can see that there's no text that we can get from the Russians, which is kind of scary. There we go. Yeah, rubber production's still not good enough. So if I build nuclear power plants, we're going to have to start importing uranium. Which is a problem. Because the only person we know that has uranium that we can have access to is India. Later on, hopefully, we can take the western, like this western chunk of China, but... Let's build more rubber production. Build 2 more right here. Basically, I want to work left to right for the moment, because then I can always go back. Even... Because I want the top row here, all with a surplus. Looks like metal's going to be next. So I get some here, here, there. Oh boy. Try building around here maybe? I'm looking for spots that have both coal and... Right there. This is going to be our next construction spot. We're going to build some coal and some metal ore on this one. what, 5% a day here? Yep, 6% a day. No. Why would you want to do that? Orbital docking. Nice. We really need that, don't we? Anything that cannot be traded for is going to be researched. Because we need to buy it from the American. Actually, let's try buying some stuff from Mr. Trump. You're now both done, so now we should be having a massive draw on our oil. But we're also having a massive draw on our electricity as well. So right now, our rubber production, even though we're not using 181 of it, once these two here get going, we will. Look at that. We're running a surplus of industrial goods. For the moment. I'm not going to build you yet, because that is almost going to be suicide. But... will you do airport transport to our capital, please? Perfect. All ground units. Construction there. Really, you're gonna skip? Oh, because we blew the bridge. Yeah, that would cause us a little bit of a snag, wouldn't it? Take these guys a little while to cross the river. I'll agree with both of those because we're now producing a lot more rubber than we need. And we're trading it. There we go. Manufacturing improvements. What do you do again? Where's manufacturing improvements? Ah, here we go. Oh, you just unlock more stuff. Well, rubber's really buying stuff from us, so... you don't do anything. Here we go. Pollution levels... up to 20%. Healthcare costs an additional 2%. Nice. Enables chemical weapons production. Pollution levels down 5%. Power up 50. Steel barges. But you give me the ability to extract oil from the water. Military. Air advancement up 201%. Interesting. You unlock some helicopter stuff. You unlock some naval stuff. Super carriers, obviously. Super carriers, medical research, nothing. So none of this really gives me anything. But yeah, you should now just, jump right on that train. Boom. Shouldn't take too long for all that to be built. And did I just agree to let you do bonds? I did. So I actually need to start paying down some of this debt, actually, that he accrued during the war. I wish there was a better way of paying back bonds. Wait, can I control click? Nope. I mean, they're all for 40 million. Pay back some of our debt, at least. How much more debt? How much debt do we have? 14.1. Why did my debt just go up? Oh, it went up because it went down. Right, so that's all done. So we have more coal and metal production. Metal production's catching up. Move them over there and build there. Might as well maximize the territory we took from the Chinese. England and Portugal signed an alliance deal. China is still asking for more rubber. Fine. Won't take long for you to be built. Upon which time I can double back. There we go, there and there. So we double back and take it. These, what are these? Military mid, industrial mid, consumer mid, and military mid. I think the two military mids will be negated pretty easily. Yeah, I mean, we're not really in huge need for the military goods. I mean, one military good facility should do our... Crap. Misclick. I mean, one military goods facility should do our entire country. So what I'll probably do is just wipe out all four and do one of each, and then leave the extra spot open for another coal power plant. Once these guys are done. Which will be when? Too long. Because one of our rare pauses. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's going to be the end of this episode. Tomorrow we'll hopefully be bringing in some terra firma craft if all fingers crossed works and the glitchy bugginess has gone away. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.